Throwing first play is Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Out left, he's got it to Everett. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Herbert throwing again. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Eluding the pressure right. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Herbert steps away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 11 now, Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the shutout, at least for now, is still intact. Great job by the defense after, Charles, last time this crew was out here, remember, they gambled in their own territory, didn't get it. But the defense held, gave up no points.
And, Brandon, sometimes it all just comes together, and I think the head coach senses it today. His defense, they're absolutely on fire. It doesn't matter where the ball is on the field. When that defense trots out there, no one's moving it, no one's scoring, and he's playing to it right now.
Well, that group's chasing a shutout. Teammates here on the offensive side going to try to provide a touchdown and gain the momentum even more on this series. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Wentz now to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Wentz. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On second down, a run with Gibson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Throwing on first is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Gibson here running out of the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Thomas brings it in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it'll be second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. From midfield, here's Wentz. He's left with no option here but to throw it away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Wentz on third down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Wentz now on first down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll try and sneak it here. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with a keeper. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Now receiver in motion left. Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the first. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And this time he is in. Yes. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Herbert on first down now. He's got a man, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25.
If God for me, who could be against me?